Ravens get another win, 31-17 over the Washington football team. A good bounce back win after the debacle they had last week against the Chiefs. But, you know, the Washington football team, you know, they don't have much of a team right now. They're a team that's going through a transition, a young quarterback who remains to be seen if he's going to make it in the league or not. He actually didn't have a bad game on Sunday, I don't think, but there's just not much to work with on that team as a whole. So they really didn't have a chance. The Ravens, overall, look, they won pretty comfortably, but I still have issues with the offense.
Yeah, it wasn't an impressive win at all.
No.
They won by 14 against a team who really shouldn't even be on the same field with them, talent-wise.
I will say this. It was 14, but really they got that late touchdown at the end of the game because RG3 threw that interception. But
yeah.
even with that, I wasn't that impressed. Yeah.
They just, you know, their offense is just not very good right now. And it feels weird saying that because, you know, they've gone over 30 in a few of their games.
Yeah.
But, you know, I saw the stat before we started recording. They're one of only 3 teams in the league who through, you know, week 4 has lower points per drive than they did last year.
Right.
You know, everybody scoring more except for Baltimore.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
The run game isn't really there.
I mean, look, we're going to take a step back. I get we were going to take a step back from last year, right? That was understood, right? So that's not all that surprising, but you know, it's disappointing. Like what they're doing right now isn't surprising to you or me, right? But these are the things that we've been saying in the offseason that they need to focus on offense, not defense.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So yeah, okay, we can get a win against Washington. And look, and I always love those wins. That's the battle of the Beltway. But you know, it's teams like the Chiefs last week that blew us off the field. And right now, as we speak, they're playing the Patriots is 6-3 at halftime, right? And they don't have
Brian
Cam.
Hoyer.
With Brian Hoyer. Imagine if they had Cam. Right. If they had Cam, I mean, look, the game isn't over yet. They might lose. But if they had Cam in this game and they end up winning, then the Patriots are the talk of the town because they did what we were trying to do. Right. Yeah. Slow them down on offense and slow them down on their offense, you know, and take advantage of their defense with our offense. But couldn't get it done. I thought Washington, you know, would be a good game to kind of get right. I thought, you know, next week against Cincinnati will be another game to get right. And I still think to a certain extent it is. But looking at what I saw on Sunday, you know, it looks like they're just mad uncomfortable passing the ball.
You know? Well, I mean, I think they are like they just don't have the talent to do it. You know, they are built to be a run first, run second, run third team, and the run game's not what it was. And even when you look at their defense right now, their pass defense is ranked 26th in the league. Like they're all out of sync.
Yeah.
You know, I would say right now at this point, they're kind of fortunate with the schedule they've had.
I agree.
You know, Kansas City's the only really, really good team that they've played. And, you know, that one didn't go well, but, you know, they've been able to pick up their other 3 wins.
Yeah.
But they have to get that offense figured out.
Yeah. You know, I think that loss, that beatdown by the Chiefs last week might have helped our season out because that exposed a lot of our holes early on. And we have time to fix some of those things. Some of them. We're not going to have a chance to fix all of them. But the O-line is still an issue. And again, part of this is I'm putting some of this on the players. We're talking about the players right now, but we're going to get to coaching in a second, right? But you got a rookie at right guard. You know, Ronnie Stanley didn't play on Sunday. So that was that was an issue too. Although I don't think Orlando Brown played terrible. I have to go back and look. But the O-line did not pass blocking well and did not get in the push in the run game. Mm-hmm. Right. So, and again, that's one of the things that we knew that they're going to have to address. Marshall Yanda retired this offseason. You know, you had more than enough time to address that. And we drafted Yeah, we drafted 2 guys in the 3rd round. Maybe they turn out to be something, but right now they're struggling. They're struggling, and we're paying the price for it. And even with that, you watch them run. They're not running bad. They're not looking as well as they did last year. You look at the numbers; they're still averaging pretty high number of yards per carry. They just don't run the ball.
Well, yeah, I mean, but the thing is, they're fine running the ball.
Yeah,
But the team last year that went 14-2, that won the division, that everybody thought was going to compete for a Super Bowl, was the best rushing team of all time,
yeah.
and they're not that,
No, no,
and they didn't get better throwing the ball.
no.
So that's why their offense is in trouble right now. I
Yeah.
mean,
So
you're counting on big steps from Miles Boykin. You're counting on contributions from Devin Duvernay, and they just
right,
haven't been there.
right.
Boykin Boykin's on pace right now. Maybe a 500-yard season. Maybe he gets there. Um, Devin Duvernay has 5 catches through 4 games for 42 yards.
Yeah, I don't want to hear more about Devin Duvernay, man. Look, somebody in our comment section, one of our videos, we had a little exchange. And shout out to him; he's a Ravens fan, so we both want the same thing. But you know, he made the comment of, "Look, we just got to trust in the team, and they see those guys more often than we do, and they know what they see in camp and all that stuff." Look, I don't trust anybody, man. I hope for the best. I hope they get it right, but I'm going to question. I'm going to question something that I don't think is right. And the moves that they made this offseason, not being aggressive enough in getting another wide receiver, is coming back to bite them right now. It's obvious. Devin Duvernay has what, 4 targets this year?
No, I mean he's got a few more than that. As I said, he's got 5 catches for 42 yards through
Okay.
4 games.
Okay.
I think it's like 7 targets. Miles Boykin, I mean, he's going to blow by his numbers from last year, but that's because, I mean, you have to. Like he got no
Yeah.
usage last year.
Yeah.
He's got about 111 yards through 4 games. So like I said, if he keeps up that pace, he could hit 500 yards. You
Mhm.
know, um, it's just not enough.
Yeah.
I mean, and you look at one thing that I know is that Lamar Jackson is a better quarterback than Josh Allen, but Josh Allen is tearing defenses apart because they went and got him Stephon Diggs.
Yeah. And again, these are moves. I don't want to hear that, oh, we had a chance, or you don't know if they how hard they tried. And look, it doesn't matter. They didn't do it. They had a chance to get Stephon Diggs. Stephon Diggs was available. They had a chance to get DeAndre Hopkins. DeAndre Hopkins was available. We didn't make those moves, man. And we had a chance to draft T. Higgins. T. Higgins on this offense right now will make a huge difference, right?
Hmm.
T. Higgins is a better player than Miles Boykin, right?
Yeah.
He just is. And honestly, we could have been more aggressive in trading up to get a wide receiver. I know a lot of people don't want to hear that. We value our picks, but what good are our picks if we're not using them on players that can make an impact on our team? I mean, J.K. Dobbins isn't impacting our team at all. And I like J.K.
No,
Dobbins.
and
I still think he's going to be a good player, but
yeah,
how's he
and
helping us?
and 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 from what I've seen, a lot of Ravens fans don't want him to. I'm hearing Gus Edwards for starter.
Right.
Why?
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Why do you want Gus Edwards to start and you were so hyped about getting J.K. Dobbins in the 2nd round? If that's the case, you should be very disappointed in either how Dobbins is playing or the fact that we drafted Dobbins at all. If
Yeah.
you're that hyped about Gus Edwards.
Hmm.
So look, again, I don't want to sound like I'm being all negative about the team. I still think we are a championship caliber team, but because I think we are that good, I'm going to be critical of these things that could hold us back from winning a Super Bowl. And right now, there's some things to definitely be concerned about. I know you can look at the scoreboard and say, "Hey, we got a good win," and it wasn't an impressive win. It wasn't.
No.
And I think
No.
next week could be another struggle, man. It's a competitive Cincinnati team. It's a division team, and they're not going to lay down for us, especially how we're looking right now. So we got to figure some things out, and we got to figure it out quick. There's still time to turn things around, and we did it last year. This time last year, the team didn't look all that great, especially
No.
losing to the Browns. I wasn't even sure if we were a playoff team at that point, but they
Right.
made the adjustments, and obviously we went 14-2. So hopefully we get these things fixed, especially now while we're winning.
Hmm.